Hello and welcome back to SpeedyNet, where we are looking at one of our biggest, what if not the biggest station. Well, I guess it's not technically the biggest as this, a roundabout station possibly, perhaps is even bigger, but that small detail aside, we were looking at our, I can't even find it, at our biggest station over here, and it is gonna become even bigger. Because what we're gonna do today is we are going to set up the, infrastructure, the stations, the basics, to start moving large amounts of stone towards this lime kiln, which will skyrocket the production of chemicals and farm supplies to even greater heights. However, it's not just like, okay, let's bring stone and see what happens. No, we need to think this through and through, and for that, we need to be aware of the fact that currently this station is already very busy, and if we're gonna put stone into this lime kiln, what's gonna happen is that a lot, and I truly mean a lot, more chemical trains are needed, and already the station is rather busy. So to prevent this station from not being able to deal with the amount of trains that it needs to take care of, I think that the only right thing to do here is to try and reduce the amount of chemical trains that need to visit this station. Currently, for a moment I thought that the engineering supplies here were our chemicals. Luckily, that's not the case. Wait, that's the wrong one. I need this one. Now, if we go and take a look over here and we sort this by total capacity per cargo, we can see that, well, the actual amount of chemical trains isn't even that big. But we can cut this in half if we need to. Only to then get it back up to the original number once the stone starts coming in. So, yeah, we need to do that. And in order to do that, we need a station over here connected to the new Honeywell docks that will take care of the increased influx of chemicals. And from over here, we shall then have this go to the timber yard over here, which also has a docks. So that is what we are going to do, but there is another thing that we need to do, and we need to do that quickly because I might not have set things up that clever. Over here, Manford has a station that has absolutely piss-poor ratings. None at all, to be precise. So, what's happening here is that Manford is not really liking us that much, and it's decreasing over time slowly. Now, to prevent them from becoming so angry that we cannot build anything in the vicinity, what we're gonna do is we are gonna build our station that's gonna accept all the coal right now, just so that we can, that we're not blocked out of doing so and have to wait for them to like us again. So yeah, let's build the station quickly and then decide on where and how exactly we are going to get the petrol station set up. So let's get that sorted. Alright, I think that this is literally the maximum amount of station lanes that we can wiggle in here. Oh, and you know what I've forgotten? Derp, derp, derp. Yeah, about that, huh? Right, let's see if we can just upgrade this. Yeah, I think we can, without really ruining anything. Right, nice. Okay, so that's this station set up. Now, we're not really gonna do anything with it just yet, but it was just in case that Manfred decides to hate us so much that we wouldn't be able to do anything over here anyway. Now then, time to focus on reducing the amount of chemical trains, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna build a station over here, but Front Field isn't really liking us that much either. It has good ratings, so the ratings should go up over here, but... By the way, why don't you... excuse me. Why don't you have any passengers? Do you have some? No. You're just saying, I don't have any passengers that I have accepted. Which is a bit odd, but fine. What's your coverage? Well, the town surely is covered. But I don't know. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a big railroad station over here. I think the best way is to not cut down any trees, so that at least the station will not negatively influence the local authorities' ratings of us. So I think that's the best way to go, but we'll have to see. Right, time to build yet another very big station. Oh, that's an issue. Apparently, because we have this station over here, we can't build it that far out. Maybe... Ooh. Now we need to place it in, you know, in one go, and we need to do it correct. Otherwise, we're gonna be in issues. Now, let me just see. Can we get this sorted? I mean, this would be ideal. Nice. Right, we cannot do anything about this. Oh, balls. Oh no, this is electrified. Yeah, of course, I have the catenaries invisible. That might explain a thing or two. Right, anyway, we now have the station here. I guess it is time to set up the tracks and do the rerouting. So, yeah, let's do some track building, shall we? Now right, well, the station is built and admittedly, it actually looks rather good. I think that this will be perfectly capable of handling all the traffic, and just having both tracks that lead to the old station have an exit ramp means that there's no switching required, which is actually really good. So I don't think we even need any switches over here in the entrance and exit tracks, just because, you know, both ways lead to the exact same destination. Now, before we start moving all the chemicals over here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a very, very, very big ship for us to haul away all this chemicals. And I think that, well, actually, no. I thought for a moment that because these look like oil tankers, maybe they could carry more. But that's not the case. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get ourselves a big Petrikos freighter. We are going to name this one, and we shall name it the Sea Star. Pretty fitting name, right? There. Alright, you shall be shipping out chemicals. Wow, 1,080 liters, man. That's just crazy. And yeah, it's all the way over here. That's actually quite... Yeah, I was afraid that I would get that message. Do we have a... Yeah, we do have a... in there. Right. Time to do the rerouting again. This time with... And then for the way back also. Right. Okay, well, that's that sorted. All we need to do right now is get them trains rerouted. You are a chemical train, right? Yes, you are. So, what we're then gonna do is, this is the timber yard. We shall not delete it, because then all the trains will go apeshit. Wait, hold on a second. What are you doing here? I mean... Let's just quickly remove this, but what are you doing here exactly, and where do you need to go? I can't even find where it's... Where does this one needs to go? I believe that it is completely lost. That's the... Oh no, it actually needs to go over there. Right, probably missed the junction or so. Now, there is one thing, oh crap, that I should have done, and that is to transfer all the goods. Transfer and leave empty, yes. Right, okay, so that's the oil business sorted, or the chemicals business sorted, and... Is this a situation... that is good? I wonder. I have my doubts about it. I think that this might not be what we want for our station. Look, see, things are piling up. Now, oncoming traffic does not have this issue, as it can all be rerouted to another lane. But still, this isn't really exactly what we call the ideal situation. Also, I do believe, yeah, we might want to place an extra signal over here, so that trains are more easily routed into this section. Right, yeah, imagine if we can just cut down the amount of chemical trains by quite a bit. That would really, really help out. Okay, so, well, at least for the time being, the station is not used. Okay, well, actually not okay. Ah, well. So that's part one over here. Now, you know what, before we continue, let's just check out our city development program that we had running over here. How is it going over here? I see that Buntown certainly is growing. It still needs passengers, but it's definitely growing. Ninville is still growing. And Barnpool has the passengers, but lacks everything else. Bags of mail. Now, this is all made with the idea in mind that people from... Oh yeah, you need to... What are your destinations? Well, plenty. But I don't see Bunt Town anywhere. Let's just enlarging this a little bit. I don't see Bunt Town anywhere, and oh. Wow. Nor do I see it over here, really. I only see the big destinations. I don't see Bunt Town appear anywhere. So... I guess we can conclude from this that Buntown kind of has to do it on its own. Really. It's only Ninningville currently that's growing. And I believe that if this grows a little bit more, then the other towns will have a little bit lower requirements. So... Also, via Buntown. To... Yeah, I mean, over here the passengers do need to, you know, they want to go to all kinds of destinations. What I'm wondering over here is how does Barnpool get this many passengers? Because they're certainly not coming from Buntown. Well, actually, apparently they do. Apparently Barnpool is the place to be for them. This is interesting. Wow, so no passenger. No, well, actually, they're of course directly unloaded. Yeah, that explains a bit. Alright, well, fine. So this is basically, that's just taken care of. Pfeffing Bridge is growing, so I don't think we need to do anything about this over here. The requirements over here aren't lowering exactly. Same over here, to be honest. Yeah, and I also don't really know of any ways to get more passengers over here to Tronfingburg, because, well, you know, it is what it is. I mean, what can I do? I can't force them to it, you know, if that's not their destination. Now over here, Great Churning Head. All it needs is petrol, really. That's interesting, to say the least. How is Little Prartown doing? All it needs is petrol, really. Even more so, very interesting. And Flondingham? That needs quite a lot more of everything. It is also one of the bigger towns here. Yeah, it only needs passengers. Catstone is just growing like a charm. So these two only need petrol. Yeah, and Friendfield is also growing. So the moment these cities get bigger, we should... Also, what's your coverage? It covers the whole town. Excellent, excellent. So the moment that this starts growing, their requirements drop, but for this time they only need petrol. So what we need to do is make sure that we get petrol to them. And as it happens, I believe you are a petrol train. Yeah. I think we can make one more stop over here. Definitely. I don't see any issue with that whatsoever. All we would need to do then is upgrade these roads. Well, if that's all. I guess we got some work to do then. It seems that this ship is lost. How is that possible? How can you be lost? You seem to be traveling directly in between your destination. How on earth can you be lost? I mean, what is this? You're not lost. Well, unless you start to travel like over here all of a sudden, but... I see you following the line of your destination, so... But I guess the game's derping up a little bit. Right, okay. Let's continue setting stuff up over here. Oh wow, there are quite a few passengers over here. I guess we could do with one extra tram, you know, just saying. I guess one more isn't really such a bad idea. Anyway, now we need to find ourselves the petrol station that, or the petrol train that is running petrol over to this place. Is that you? It could be. Let's see, what are your cargo capacities? Yeah, you run the chemicals. Balls. Where we just had it, you know. I was just... I clicked and I was like, hey, this is the petrol train. Now it's like completely gone off the radar. Where is that? Is it you? No, you're also a chemicals train. You're not over... Oh, balls. Now I've lost it completely. Balls! Well, there is a way to find it, of course. You are also a chemicals train. There is a way to find it. The problem... I believe it's you, actually. You... Yeah, there you go. Train 772. We shall add a new destination to your route, because that's what we need. So... You'll go over here once more. And then you'll go over there. Let's see. Far. We want this to be on the far end. Same over there, actually. And there you shall transfer everything. Right, okay. I mean, the thing with petrol is as well that we deliver such a big haul that it's not really an issue if the train takes really long between deliveries, you know, because we deliver such a big load at once. I don't really see any problem with it. Good, so these towns will now also continue to grow. Let's continue checking out the development. Garham. Well, what can I say? What can I say? Oh man. Little Prartown South. I mean, what train is actually going there? We should sort this by name so then I can see. Garham Prartown. It seems to me that the Garham Prartown train... you need to go to Deadhead. All the mail needs to go there. It seems to me though that the train that goes to Garham definitely could do with an upgrade. And the same is true for the one going towards Deadhead. You know, that needs more mail. So let's get that sorted. I'm looking at something, you know, I've read in the comments that apparently with this train set it is so that engines actually use some of their power not to just pull the whole train, you know, the locomotive that is, but they also use that power to surface the, well, what, how shall I put it, the air conditioning and the lights and all that stuff. So I'm wondering if there is somewhere where I can see well, information on that, you know, like how much is used for that stuff. Also, it can only go at 128 kilometers an hour. I guess that is because of the older wagons. probably actually. I should have replaced those when I had the chance for it. I mean, what are the capacities? 33. Yeah, definitely should have. Balls! Derp and balls. Let's see now though. I don't think I can find it anywhere. I mean, it doesn't say anything. Well, it had something to do with if we click on the same engine with the PAX equipment. But if I'm honest, I kind of forgot exactly what it was doing. You know, how it worked exactly. Anyway, yeah. So Garham needs some more passengers. Not much we can do about it, you know. Does it need more passengers? Yeah, it does, and it needs petrol. But until the passenger requirements are met, we're not gonna put petrol over there. Same over here, really. All it needs is passengers. Wow. Passengers are just piling up here, man. Also, we have some mail to distribute. I mean, the towns are growing, and so need our, you know, well, our capacities. I mean, man, that's just crazy. Right. Let's see. Deadhead Cross. You need more passengers too. And Catstone does not need anything. Now the passengers over here, they don't need to go anywhere really. I mean, there's quite a few passengers there. It's almost no. Oh, never mind. There is an absolute crazy amount over here. Oh well, we have set up an extra tram. By the way, maybe. Oh yeah. Maybe we should also think about upgrading our trams to this one. It's not making that much of a difference, so I'll leave that for the time being. So I guess all that we really need to do over here is just get passengers, period. I mean, that's the only thing really. Now you are also growing and I really would love to see how exactly Tetfield is going to grow. I would love to see where and how that is gonna happen. Right, so we know that those cities there, you know, they're kind of like taken care of. Fort Garborn is like completely, well, it lacks everything basically. Yeah, that's not really that big of an issue. Now Great Woodington. You need passengers and mail. Buntworth. Wait, Buntworth? Is that like a second Buntworth? No, that's Bunttown. So those are passengers over here that need to go to Buntworth here. I guess that's just a matter of adding more trams to it, which we shall do. And then Buntworth itself, it is actually growing with a beautiful station. So Buntworth is growing, which is good. How is Churning doing? That still needs more passengers, but I guess that will come all in good time. It is really close by, you know, and it does need to kind of settle with the destination thingy. How is Great Tranwell doing? Well, it has all the mail. All that it needs is petrol. The question is there for us an easy way to deliver the petrol? If we tag on a petrol thing on this train, then we do need a caboose, I believe. Which is kind of meh. But if we go for the older wagons, click on this depot actually, go for the older wagons, you know, the one from the English train set. I believe they have really low speeds. I guess we would need a tanker. Yeah, look at that, man. There goes our speed, you know. It's all down the drain. Maybe a utility van, which does not allow for petrol transportation. Not hooray. And the express car, same story. Right. Maybe we shouldn't grow that city. Same for this one. Oh, this only needs 3 bags of meal. Wow. Speaking about low requirements, man. Oh man. Alright, last thing we are gonna check is over here. Nenfingburn only needs petrol. And it actually, this station, the grocery shop station, it does not accept. You've gotta be shitting me. Oh man. Alright, time to actually expand this station. Which we do need to do anyway, if we are ever to make this accept petrol. Oh man, that's such a... balls. You know what? No, we need to place it on the road. That's the thing. And there's actually a junction over there. Fine game, fine. And we need the grocery shop. Because I do believe that there's plenty of petrol going around over here. Maybe there is not. Now, Jinwood, that's just growing healthily. Yeah, and once this will actually accept petrol, then because yeah, that petrol is coming to over here. Once this starts accepting petrol, you know, then this town will also grow. So all in all, well, over here there are some transportation issues, but aside from those, which are minor anyway, not. Aside from those, I do think we have it covered in general. I might have to check up on the capacities later on. That's for later, because we are gonna go back to the station over here and try and see... Oh, it seems to me that the amount of chemicals that we have is not adequate for the amount of ships that we have. Now, mind you, I do want you timetabled, but I think we can even get ourselves a 3rd ship in here straight away. So, because this will be the first time that that ship actually comes back. So, we'll have to buy another one. Wait, why don't we just clone it? Clone the ship. Now, because this is all timetabled right now, it should start scheduling out stuff. So we want this timetable to have a nice interval in deliveries. So now then, the other question is, how full are the chemical trains that depart from over here? They are not full at all. So, oh man, look at this. This is a nightmare. This is an absolute nightmare. We need to start cutting down the amount of petrol trains rather quickly. I think, look, you're not even making a profit at the moment. Yeah, you're mostly empty. Right, okay. You, and you. Just to start out with. You are all gonna go towards the depot to be sold. Now, I do wonder, because the chemical trains aren't really over here anymore. Also, why do we have this in here? I mean, I don't see the point of that being here, if I'm honest. Let's remove it now that we can. Wow, the amount of trains, man, this is absolutely insane. It truly is. Right, okay. So what we need to do here is remove them trains. You can already be sold. Bye. Yeah, and then we're gonna focus on getting our stone network sorted, but this was just, you know, of some importance to us. I mean, after all, we are getting the towns to grow, so there we go. That should also relieve a little bit of pressure over here on this station. make it work smoother. The problem is though, we somehow, somewhere need to hook up these tracks with the ones over here at some point. Yeah, about that. Anyway, let us take a look at the map and see where the close by quarries and dredging sites and whatnot are, so that we can at least, you know, what I first want to do is just hook them up and then start distributing the engineering supplies. So I think that's the correct way to go. Now then, let's see. We need them quarries and maybe also, yeah, let's turn that off. Maybe also the dredging sites. I don't know if that will be of any good to us, but right. Well, this one's obvious, of course. How are we gonna get this done though? I think we need to have this on its own separate tracks, if I'm honest. I mean, also this one we'll probably actually have that be transported like right over there, you know, by water. I think that's a much more efficient way to go. You know what, let's do those water sections first anyway. I think that's a much more clever route to go. Right, dredging site, you are over here. Let us set up a few ships, shall we? Alrighty, that's sorted, at least I hope. I have also instantly set up the engineering supplies, because I thought, you know what, whilst we're at it, we might as well, right? Oh wow, and look at this, man, this town is growing like there's no tomorrow, look at that. Oh. Now all that we need to do, of course, is make sure that we have some actual stone carrying off capacity over here. The stone won't be at the station for quite a while, but we are gonna make sure that it gets hauled off. Wow, your reliability has gone down the plumber, really. Now, we do have a faster type of cargo wagon. Because this is the gondola 40, and now we have the gondola 50, which I do intend to start using. Look, see, it can go at 112 kilometers an hour, and we know that this is quite a good and little engine. Maybe this one. Ooh, look at this tractive effort, and we can re-gear it. Oh, I mean, this diesel unit has like next to no pulling power, but this one, on the other hand, this is looking sexy. Let's see, what are your re-gearing options? Gear ratio. At 144 kilometers an hour. We don't need it to be this fast though. And it is rather expensive. Let's see if we have a train that is cheaper and a lot more powerful. Well, so far for the cheaper. I mean, so far for the cheaper, right? It is more powerful though. Quite a bit more powerful, which I deem to be the most important quality, as I don't want many trains, I just want strong trains. So we're gonna go with the Challenger. Now this one can carry 22 tons. No wait, that's its weight, it can carry 24. That's quite a lot actually. I'm gonna go with one long train for the time being. Well, we don't really need that actually, probably, because the ships aren't really that fast. So we'll probably have enough with this. This is 150 tons, a little bit less. That should be plenty, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, plenty. Right, let's get a caboose. And then we're sorted. Okay, go! Oh wait, no, I'll quickly set up the orders. Now, right, and done. Now, over here, there is one thing that I'm kind of worried about, and that is, yeah, the engineering supply thing. There isn't really that much of it, and perhaps what we should do is add a few more trains that deliver these. Like you. I think we should add 3 more trains of these. There. They're all timetabled. It will probably cause a big stir because all of them will have to adjust their scheduling a little bit. But I think it's worth it, as we are now starting to pull even more engineering supplies from this, so I think it's only justified that we also increase the supply a little bit. It's all going to be hauled off to here anyway, but it's not like we are lacking in the engineering supply department. Oh man. Also, yeah, these two have just left. I don't like the way that how this is not really timetabling. Wait. It is not timetable. It is not timetabled? Did I not put this on automate? I did over there. You are sharing orders. You are sharing orders. Oh wait. You are sharing orders. You are not sharing orders. Right. Why don't we just delete everything? And then also over here. Alright, that one. Balls! Balls and more balls! You are going to be the leading one here. And then go over there, and then back to this boy. Right. And then I want... Oh, crap. I don't... Yeah, you're the one. Okay, damage. Focus over here. You need to do that. And then you also need to do that. And then if I click over here on the... Yeah, now it's starting to timetable. Which should mean... Yeah. Derp, derp, derp. Oh man. Anyway, the traffic decrease that I was expecting over here. I'm not really seeing it just yet, but... Ah well. As far as engineering supplies though, I'm not really that worried about them. I think we'll have plenty of them, so... Yeah. Good, okay. We have the first 2 quarries hooked up. Now it's time that we start hooking them up by railroad. And I think this should be our very first target. Now we do need to kind of make this also loop around, and as it happens of course, there are already plenty of tracks to go around over here. But we still need to go around this, which is gonna be an interesting challenge. Yeah, most definitely interesting to say the least. Also, buffing has cross. No, you're not growing. Fine. Okay, it's time to do some station and track building then. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, our very first train in action. Now, I can already immediately say and confess that I am anything but happy about the way I did things over here. I'm not really sure how we could have done this better, though in hindsight I already see how we could have done this better. This tunnel here is the main thing about why I don't like how we handled things over here. I think that... yeah, this needs to be redone. It needs to be redone badly. That is what we're gonna do. I'm sorry. I just built it, and when I was building I was like, this is way too much terraforming for my liking. I mean, over here it's a necessary evil because we don't have any other option. But over here we had so many other options and I was just blind to them and I ignored them. I will fix my mistakes right now. Alright, this is, well, what can I say? It's not the best solution because there is like an extra climb over here that's not really needed, but if I'm honest, the terrain is looking a lot better for it. It only did cost us a complete reputation with braiding head cross, but we'll get that sorted in time. I mean, we are allowing the town to grow, so they should be thankful for us, alright? Anyway, yeah, I think that right now we have set up a successful way of getting stone towards the lime kiln, and oh my good lord, are there a lot of chemicals right now. Is there stone waiting here? There is a lot of stone waiting here. And it's only we can easily find the train that is supposed to take care of all this stone, as that is one of the only steam engines that actually goes over here. And where is this steam engine? I mean, I can't even find it. It's not those fast trains because they are bringing supplies. Where the F is our steam train? Is it like... I don't even know, man. If I'm honest, I can't find it. Wait. We should be able to find it, as it's one of the last trains that we have added. Come on now, where are thou? Ooh, also, these chemical trains, huh? I think we might need them again. It's a good thing I didn't remove them. I think we can use them once more. Did I not make? Yeah, there you are. You're just loading up stuff. Well, I think... I don't know how much you just loaded up, but it's far from enough. Why don't you go towards the depot? And I'll lengthen you up quite a bit, because clearly that is what we need to do. Also, this dredging site. Oh, we are actually able to take care of all the stone that it is producing. Is that true over here too? Not really. Are you the one actually... No, you're the supply ship. You're not the one that I need. You are. You know what? We'll clone this once more. Right, that's looking good. Now, so basically what we got is we got stone being delivered, and man, do we have loads and absolutely loads of chemicals. And imagine that when we start to ship off these farm supplies, man, we can just take them wherever. Really. This is gonna be big, man. And this station too. It's a shame though that the load seems to be distributed like a little bit off center, it seems, because over here this lane is pretty much never used, which is a shame if you ask me. Never mind. What did I say about it not being used? I don't know what I was talking about, clearly. Oh right, it's in the depot. Right, now we do need to keep in mind that this station, yeah, it's fairly long, same over here, so we can actually lengthen up this train quite a bit, which is what we're gonna do. Add number 2 there, and then all the way down. How about we just add another 7 or so? How long is that gonna make it? Seems about right to me. Wow. This isn't just your average train, by the way. This is an insane train. But these Challengers, I mean, these are the most powerful locomotives we have. So I have all the trust in the world in them being able to pull this mother. But it is big, I'll have to admit. Look at it go. It's still departing from the depot, so that's why it isn't really speeding up. But yep, now it's accelerating. Look at that, look at that. Oh wow, what a beast this train is, man. But it is accelerated up a hill up to the speed it needs to go at in like no time. Wow. This is crazy, man, I'm telling you. Right, okay, so with that, what we now have is our chemicals sorted over here. And these 3 ships, they are still... Oh man, I don't like it. I want them to start... Or are they not timetabled? You are running on time. Are you running on time? This vehicle is currently running on time. That is just not true. Are you running on time? You are also not running on time. It is just not true. Maybe I need to halt them, you know, but those are things that I will take care of when I'm not recording it. But I think that we have made a good start with the increasing of the, well, you know, of the production of this lime kiln. This lime kiln is gonna have numbers that are gonna be insane. And we're gonna pump them up even further next time when we play more OpenTTD.